All right. Welcome everybody to Sunday Night Gaming Live. I am playing GTA 5 and I have my co-host. I have co-host Pook Ninja and Obi-Wan Jabroni. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. I'm doing good. Just here, 4th of July weekend, no work, chilling, playing games. Alan Wake remastered on the Series X this morning, and doing good.
That's good. Well, you beat Alan Wake. That's good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm on double duty today. I'll tell people more about that at the end of the channel, at the end of the stream.
He's gonna be on. Our host, Lady Ninja, prefers us not to mention the channel that Obi's going to be on later, for personal reasons. But it's that perspective channel. We'll just say that.
Yeah. I'm on double duty today. I'm on double duty today.
That may be under the sea. He may be under the sea talking about different perspectives.
I may need diving gear. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Obi, if you go under the sea, I'm sorry. It just
under the sea.
You like going underneath the sea.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Aerial Perspectives. Oh, I said it. Oh, no.
You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Check out Aerial Perspectives at 9 p.m. tonight with Obi and Ariel tonight on a live stream. What? What? It's no big deal. Let it go already. Come on. Come on. Let it go.
I feel sorry
for
you.
Let it go. You gotta get that, buddy.
Come on, have a smoke and settle down now. Come on.
I prefer not to mention the mermaid's name, but anyway.
Well, then don't. Just let it go.
Happy F you to the Brits weekend, I guess.
I gotta get I got my headset on, so the hat won't fit on right. But I got my hat. There we go. Got the American cowboy hat.
Yeah, there you go.
Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Yeah.
What's up, different styles, and what's up, chilling and grilling with Adventures with Dan B.
What's up, Styles and Dan B? How y'all doing, man?
Yeah. And I keep on running into this car. Fuck.
I know why Different Styles is here. You may want to hear us talk about a certain pay-per-view that happened yesterday. Maybe we're gonna turbo through this one because Lady Ninja unfortunately didn't watch, and I know you didn't watch much of it, Pook.
I watched all the way up to the Roman Reigns tag match. I watched up to there. So
you watched a fair bit though, because that was the main event.
Yeah, that's the match I didn't see. Whatever happened from that on, I didn't see.
Yeah,
but
we're not going to break it down match by match unless you want to do something on your channel. When maybe we could get PK involved. But no, my takeaway from the pay-per-view, it was a very good pay-per-view. It was from the UK, so obviously the crowd was jumping as usual, as they are in the UK. We don't get to see them very often.
Yeah, man. I mean, when we were on me and Obi and PK, shout out to PK if you're out there, PK Punk. We were on a live call while we were all three watching it, and yeah, it was a good pay-per-view, but I always like the UK crowds because, I think the American crowds, they're so used to having the WWE that they take it for granted. And where the UK crowds get excited, and when they're excited and I'm watching, it makes me more excited.
Yeah, and they always do the soccer chants as well, which is always funny to hear. But no, I mean, the crowd was great. It was just a great atmosphere. 18,000 strong, by the way. The pay-per-view itself, hell, I'm glad they got the $9.99 out of me, right? Because we have to pay for that.
Yeah, damn it, that's $10. Yeah. That's whole $10, man.
I know that's $10 that could have gone on video games or something.
Damn right, man.
Yeah. So they got the Vince tax, but you know what? To be fair, it, I don't mind paying that for this. It was a very good pay per view. I'm gonna 8 out of 10 for me. It had good story progression, which is good because for the
Yeah.
main shows we need that for the story storylines, character progression, and everything. They had everything. There was some bits that I wasn't really quite happy with, but they're very minor complaints. So,
Yeah, I mean, I watched a large majority of it, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was really good. I thought the women matches were good. The men's match, the Money in the Bank match was good.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I was
I was
I'm not-
happy.
yeah, I mean, I'm what I would consider a casual observer of current wrestling. I don't watch it like I used to. I don't watch it like I watch the retro wrestling, but what I did watch of the current product, Money at the Bank, I mean, it was good. It was worth watching. I would,
What
if
is
someone
that?
asked me, if someone would ask me, if it's worth watching, I'd say, yeah, it's worth, go check
Yeah.
it out. If whatever means you can get to watch it. So,
Shout out to Holy Ghost in the chat.
and
So-
Lonzo.
what's up, Gonzo? It's up, Holy Ghost. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, see, Gonzo's there too. Yeah, Holy Ghost. Don't
Yeah,
recognize that
Gonzo,
name,
yeah.
but yeah, they're giving me and you, Pook, a shout out.
Nice. Thank you,
so-
Holy Ghost.
Yeah, so however you watch the pay per view, either you watch it legally or illegally, it's up to you.
Hey, we don't judge around here. Whatever
Yeah,
way you got
exactly.
to
No.
Watch
No,
us.
but it's for us. It's a bit of a shame because they give us the WWE. It's still called the WWE Network over here. It's still branded as that. I know it's under Peacock in the States, and I don't know about everywhere else.
The cock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Peacock, yeah. So no, it was definitely a thumbs up from me. I mean, it's not a pay per view that I'd watch again, to be honest. John Cena actually came out, which was a surprise. Yeah. So
Yeah, he did, and he argued with a guy from NXT that I didn't know who he was because
Yeah.
I'm only casually follow the newer stuff.
Yeah, I didn't
but,
know who that guy was. Good job we had PK on the call to explain some
Yeah.
of this.
Yeah, PK knows who all of them are. It was good that he was there with us while we were watching. So
Yeah, because I had no idea. I just thought he was a host, like they just got on SmackDown or something. But no, it definitely a good pay per view.
and the ladies' Money in the Bank match, man, I thought that
Yeah.
got pretty brutal at times.
Yeah.
That was good. It was legitimately good.
No Charlotte
I mean,
Flair though. I've made it clear that I like Charlotte Flair. I'm a big fan of Charlotte Flair. I think I know
You like
she sounds
Charlotte?
like a robot. I am. I think she's over with me. It's a shame that she wasn't on the pay per view though.
Yeah, I like the lady wrestlers that have fat asses. Charlotte don't have a fat ass, so
Oh my God!
like Liv Morgan has a fat ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God, here we
Charlotte,
go.
Bailey's got a fat ass. So those are my
Yeah,
favorite.
yeah.
The technical.
Charlotte's very tall too. She's very tall and skinny. I mean,
I like the
Not
gluteus maximus lady wrestlers there. So
yeah, but Charlotte's great talent. It is. She was on SmackDown though, so that's a good thing.
so shout out the fat asses. So
Yeah, yeah, but no, that was the pay per view. I don't know if anyone's got anything in the chat they want to say about it. Before we hand over to the host here.
the hostess with the mostess.
Exactly.
And don't talk about fishies under the deep blue sea because she gets angry.
That's
And
right.
Different Styles, I guess, is a fan of Charlotte. You know.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
She got the figure eight.
Gonzo as well. Gonzo looks like there's something in the. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of emojis in the chat for some reason. I don't know what's going on. I guess Gonzo's not a fan. He finds her boring.
I mean, I could give her take Charlotte. I mean, honestly, not big asses aside.
Yeah.
She she's skilled. I mean, she's definitely
She's
skilled. I
she's
think
very skilled. Yeah,
I think she's very good. At wrestling. I mean, I like the
and
figure
that's
eight.
that's why she's she's really good, like great to me in that way. I'm not talking about the looks wise, but
Oh yeah, I'm
talent-wise,
just joking
yeah.
about that. I mean, as a woman wrestler, I think she's quite skilled and stuff. I just don't know, the personality or something when she does the interviews for me is a little off-putting. I'm
She
not
sounds
sure
like
what
a
it.
robot. Yeah, she sounds like a robot.
Yeah, but I mean, I could give her take her. I don't hate her, but I'm not like a fan. But I will admit, if someone has good wrestling technique or skill, and I think she's pretty good,
Yeah, but to close it out, I'm looking forward to what Jim Cornette has to say, because that's the that's the guy I listen to when it comes to all this stuff. And
the end all be all, Mr. James E. Cornette.
Yeah, he's the end. I enjoy his opinions. I enjoy his stories.
Well, goddamn, Obi, you need to give me a little more credit here. That's James E. Cornette. Thank you very little. You're welcome even less.
I do think Jim and Brian are gonna like this pay-per-view though. I've got a feeling they're gonna give it the thumbs up.
I mean, it was good. It was good. What I watched of it was good.
Oh my god, my charger's high.
Yeah, I did see people.
Oh, shout out to Pesci's Pesci Power Hour. Pesci's on right now playing games. Speaking of high, so we got to give a shout out to Pesci. Sup, Pesci?
Yeah, we're up against Pesci, so
we're doing shout. This is the shout out episode here. Yeah, we ain't gonna get very many people today. We got Pesci on. We got all kinds of people on today. It's Sunday night, but that's cool. They can watch it later,
Yeah, but no, I think that's it for the pay-per-view. Unless you got something to say, Pook, or the chat, I don't know.
Well, they had Shayna turned on Ronda.
Exactly. We had so much storyline. Yeah, storyline progression. And that's what was good about this paper. We normally don't. They normally don't do it.
Oh, no, good.
They normally don't do it outside the states with storyline progression. So it was good to see. We had other stuff too, right? Oh god, it was such a good paper. There was so much on it. I don't even know what happened. It's a shame we didn't get more on this bloodline thing, to be honest. But whatever. They gotta milk it somehow, right?
Oh yeah, they gotta keep that going. They're probably. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they may keep that going till the next WrestleMania, if they can.
Yeah, I don't know what else they can do though. I mean, Jay and Jimmy are done. Solo is still there. I don't know if it's gonna be like a tag team kind of deal. But I think it's done. It's done. They should have just turned solo, in my opinion. But.
Yeah.
Get it over with. I mean, they did everything else. Like you said, Shayna and Ronda Rousey are done.
Mm-hmm.
Damian Priest winning the Money in the Bank, I didn't expect. That was good. I like Damian Priest.
Either.
No, I do like Damian Priest. I think, he's got a good look. So that, God, there was so much in that pay-per-view. I wish I made notes now.
I mean, I was surprised. I don't know. I always thought because Logan Paul is such a big-time YouTuber and celebrity, I thought he might have gotten a little more cheers. They booed him out the damn building. They booed him out of the whole country, I think.
Oh, yeah. But that's good, though, because it shows that he's got heat.
Yeah, he's got good heat, at least in the UK. I haven't really watched a lot of him in the States, but damn.
Yeah. Dominic Mysterio and Cody Rhodes. I could have done without that. Yeah.
I like Dominic though, man. What a cool little heel. He's a good heel.
Great heel.
I like Dominic. Yeah, I like Dominic.
Great heat. I don't know if now I do have to say there's been a bit of controversy afoot lately about the boos. Are they piped in or are they genuine? I feel as though they're piped in, to be honest. But
you think so?
Yeah,
I haven't watched. I mean, like I said before, when it comes to the new wrestling, I just watch the highlights and read the online and the Facebook and YouTube stuff. So I don't really watch the shows anymore. So I wouldn't know on that one. So But WCW and back in the day and WWF, I mean they've been known to pipe in sound effects in the past, so
Oh yeah, they do it all the time. Yeah.
just to make the product look better. So it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest.
What we got in the chat? Bloodline. Gonzo says Bloodline.
And
Bloodline was
shout
the best.
out.
Oh, yeah.
He
For
said
sure.
shout outs too.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Yeah, I guess YouTube has got this like like on Facebook you can set like an emotion as like a quick emoji. I guess YouTube chat has that now because it's in the way basically of the chat. It's in the
Yeah,
way.
see, I can't see the chat. I have to. Maybe if I push, I don't want to push anything.
Yeah,
and fuck my
Yeah,
phone.
the live chat on my
Let me see here.
phone.
Comments. Here's
Yeah.
comments.
On mine, I'm looking at it on the web, and on the side they've got like like Facebook has that quick emoji you can do like a shortcut. They've
Oh,
got it
okay,
on
I
the,
can see.
right at the side of the chat. They have it.
Okay, I can see the chats now. You said
it's in the way basically.
Holy Ghost calling Rev back says Bacon and Obi are the men. Yes, sir. That's right. Damn right. Charlotte looks like Rick. Gonzo says Charlotte looks like Rick. I agree with that. Look like Rick with some boobies and shit. I agree.
Oh my god.
Charlotte is the best wrestler. However, she looks like Rick. Yuck.
Someone said this. She's weirdly hot. Someone said that, and I tend to agree. No, she's kind of like in the middle. She's weird. Like she's hot on. That means basically she's hot on some days and weird on other days, I guess. But no, I don't know. Go ahead.
To me, she's not hot, but she's not ugly. If that makes any sense. Like
she's in the middle.
I mean, I don't know. She's doable, but
she's tall and skinny.
She's doable, but she wouldn't be my choice. But I mean, if I can see if someone thinks she's attractive, and I can see if someone thinks that she's not. So I mean, I get it either way.
I do have a complaint though, and I probably shouldn't complain, but I did. But this is more of a hazard, really. Did you see her hair? Her hair is very long. Now, I'm not a wrestler or anything, but I imagine that's an accident waiting to happen. I'm sorry.
Well, what about Blank Belair with the damn ponytail?
Yeah, but she has it tied up. She has it tied up though. That's like.
And why hasn't someone cut that off yet? That's a storyline waiting to happen.
It was teased.
Yeah, where one of these other women get pissed off or jealous at her or mad at her and come out with
what? Yeah, one day she's gonna want to change up, right?
Oh.
So they could use that as a storyline. So, I do want to mention the Gunfa. I know we said we'd wrap this up, but I have to mention I have to mention the Gunfa match. Very good match, probably the best.
The Intercontinental title. Yes.
Yeah, match of the night.
I like him.
Yeah, it's so good. Like Gunther's so good. Like,
I liked him. I even liked him back. Walter, he was first Walter, and that's what I remember him as. And I know they changed his name or whatever.
I complaint about this to PK yesterday, and I've said this so many times in the past before. And I don't know if you have this complaint, or it's just me, or if people in the chat have this complaint too. But I always find it irritating when wrestlers don't wear knee pads and elbow pads. It's like, for me, it doesn't look right. It's out of place, It's like, you see certain wrestlers like it's like a uniform they've got on,
Right.
They've either got tights, trunks, and then they've got the pads.
Should have your gear.
That's the uniform.
Your gear,
yeah. It doesn't look symmetrical. The stars don't align. And it really irritates me.
At least they're not coming out in blue jeans like 90s. In the 90s, everybody was wearing blue jeans and t-shirts.
Matt Riddle has the worst attire from everybody.
Yeah.
I know I shouldn't complain about it. Just, to me, it doesn't look right. And Gunther doesn't even wear the wrist tape. And I know the wrist tape serves a purpose. So
yeah.
It
doesn't bother me. I would prefer the wrestlers to look like wrestlers unless they're doing like a crazy gimmick or something. But
but
it doesn't bother me. But
even Gonzo agrees.
Well, hey,
So
if Gonzo,
it irritates
if-
people when
if Obi and Gonzo agree to it, then I guess I have to agree to it. That's just fair. That's just law. That's law. I think that's worldwide law.
yeah.
It's a law.
Charlotte in her 20s. I never saw Charlotte in her 20s. Maybe
She wasn't a wrestler. She was wasn't she like a volleyball or racquetball player or something? Volleyball, I think.
I think so. Yeah. It's funny because her real name actually isn't Charlotte, is it? It's like
It's
Ashley. or
Ashley.
something.
Yeah, it's Ashley. Ashley Fleer.
Oh, no, Gunther's like an amazing talent. Best they've got. Like he makes like the wrestling look like like it hurts and stuff, and
Right.
that's great because it's meant to.
Yeah.
Like he's keeping kayfabe alive.
Oh yeah,
over
he's good. I like Gunther. I like him.
there.
Or I keep wanting to call him Walter, but what I mean.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we should probably kill the wrestling chat. Hand it back to the host.
I was wondering if this was gonna be the wrestling game channel.
The wrestling.
I wish I would have known that. I would have got a wrestling game.
Yeah, you could have played a wrestling game. You
Yep,
missed out.
I said 10
I know,
minutes.
I fucked up, man. This is GTA. I went from GTA to
Fucking up. You fucking up, Lady Ninja.
I'm
Fucking up.
I'm telling you, it went from GTA to wrestling, and it's like you guys were good for like 10 minutes about that. Like, damn.
Oh, it's nice of you to time us.
I know. You're welcome.
Hey, we still got another 40 minutes to kill, so I mean, we could talk more wrestling, or we could talk about something else. There, hostess.
Well, we can talk about Grand Theft Auto.
To be fair, I did hand the reins back to you, so you should probably put that over.
And we're not talking about Roman Reigns either.
Acknowledge me.
Hey, Roman Reigns. Now we're back on wrestling. Hey, how about the World Heavyweight title the other day? No, just kidding.
But what was your guys' first Grand Theft Auto game you guys played?
Mine was the first one on PS1. Just Grand Theft Auto, the overhead. Great game, or you could like drive over the people and you're doing the missions, and then they had the London pack, which was an oddity at the time. It was basically DLC, but you got you had to buy the disc, and then you would take the discs out. It was kind of an oddity. Not a lot of games did that at the time, and then. I don't want to go into the whole history of GTA, but yeah, my first game was the very first one.
Yeah, same. And I do got to shout out Metal Gear Solid. That did do it for I believe for the VR missions, right? The missions, that disc that came out. You needed the for disc one.
Ours you didn't. It was a separate.
Oh, it was a standalone.
It was a whole standalone. You can play it without the Metal Gear Solid game.
I didn't know that. For us, they required disc 2, I believe. Probably that was some sort of piracy measure, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't know that was released like that over there.
Yeah. So that's
interesting.
A tidbit for everybody. No, my first one was GTA 1, like yourself, PS1.
Yep.
I do prefer that. To be honest, I do miss it. I love the soundtrack in that.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I think GTA wasn't like when GTA and the London Track Pack or whatever they called it, and then GTA 2. I mean, it was popular, but it wasn't that popular. I think when GTA 3 came out on PS2 and Xbox and stuff and PC, that's when that game really took off. Because that's when it went like next gen.
Yeah, there is stuff in chat you may want to look at. I don't know if it's.
All right, let me push my button here. Chat button. I'm pushing it. You're pushing it.
I want to get that collection, Poop Ninja, that has the San Andreas game and Vice City.
Gonzo says, "Oh man, you're playing GTA San Andreas." Yeah, San Andreas was a really good one too.
That was a good one.
Yeah, Gonzo. Just remember, I'm playing GTA just for you and for me too.
because it was meant to be
shout out to
Kirby.
Gonzo.
Yeah.
It was gonna be Kirby, the pink fat fuck, but you could, if you want to see a fat pink fuck, go over to Kenny Bolin Star Makers show. It's on the Kenny Bolin on YouTube. You'll see a pink fat fuck. Styles says the graphics on GTA now compared to the first one are cool. I like the first one too. Yeah, the I mean, like GTA 3 is when, like, to me, Grand Theft Auto became like the next gen. You know?
Yeah, but it became more work though. On GTA 3, it became more work. Like
That's true.
It's like the game took itself more serious. Like, remember on GTA 1, you'd always try and run over those the guys in the orange suits. Remember that?
Yeah.
Boot?
Yeah.
You'd always try and get those guys. Yeah, gotta get these guys. It's like I felt like Vince. Gotta do it.
Get him. Get him. Get him. Damn it.
Yeah. So you always go for those guys. Music was great. The police chases in GTA 1 were always fun. Like, you'd always try and outmaneuver the cops, and you'd always get remember the purple shiny car? I think it's called the Bug. I think it was the one. The best car in the game was that purple shiny.
I don't remember it, but I'm sure you know.
Yeah. And then obviously, once you run the cops over, that's when you jump in the car, and that's obviously the best. That's the best car.
Run over the coppers.
What about you, Lady Ninja? Any?
I always liked Vice City. I never I never did play San Andreas to really judge it, but
it's
like
good.
It would be fun because it had Samuel L. Jackson. He's the band.
Yeah.
He's like the bad cop, if I remember right.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I need to get that fucking pack. It's all Obi's fault. It's all Obi's fault because
I've got all of those on like PS2 and shit.
Yeah, they're on PS2. Yeah,
I've got them on the old console.
PlayStation 2. I want it on my new system.
I was gonna say I've got four.
Yeah.
I have four working PlayStation 2 consoles. So
yeah,
if you need to use one, let me know. I could hook you up. I've got.
I know a guy.
Yeah, I know somebody.
No, I want it on my new system.
No, Miss Picky over there, fancy pants.
She wants the collection, Pook.
Yes.
More money go.
Yeah,
I hear the plumbing getting clogged up because there's more money going down the drain.
Oh my god!
I think you can find that collection maybe for around $10. I think it's quite old now. It's been out for a while.
Yeah, that collection. That collection didn't make it physical. I don't think, did it? I think
it
it's.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw it on the Switch, but I don't want to get on the Switch.
You don't want it on the Switch. Nah.
I want to get it on the 5.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's on there. It's definitely on there. It's just to give you an idea, Pook, the cover art for it's the three women from the games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's got basically 3 women from each game, because obviously women sells on the front cover, as we know. I mean, if you've learned anything from wrestling, then women sell stuff.
We sell. That's what we
sex sells. I don't know if I can say that here, but
I mean, shit, titty sell. I mean, ass sell. I mean, hell yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm sure that collection's cheap by now.
Oh!
I mean, I'd rather see women on the cover than the other guys from the Grand Theft Auto game.
Yeah, but I believe it's got GTA 3. I think it's GTA 3. I definitely know it's got San Andreas on that collection and Vice City. So it's got basically the good games on there.
I was gonna say that's a nice collection. So
yeah.
I mean,
it's all Obi's fault.
I mean, I like all the Grand Theft Auto games except for one, and that was Chinatown Wars on DS. That game's god awful. I
never played that. I
did. When I worked at Game Crazy, I played it, and it's shit. And I was disappointed by that.
Yeah, you're doing dealings in that, right? Some sort of if there's another DS nearby, you can do some dealings or something.
Probably, I don't know, man. I just played the regular one-player game, and it was like just the way it played was horrible.
Is that top down though? That's got to be top down, right? That one on.
I'm trying to remember. I just remember I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I really don't remember.
I may have to look it up, see if I can.
I know they re-released it like on PSP or Vita or something, and it's supposed to be better. But
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gonzo says the new GTA will be the best ever, which is 6.
6 supposed to be killer. Yeah. We'll see.
But I'm going to wait until it gets marked down. If not, I might trade for it. I don't know. But I heard the characters are the women. Are women.
One of them's a woman, I think, but I don't know.
That's what I heard.
And Gonzo says underneath that, it says $1 billion project. Wow, that's a lot for it. I have never heard of. I know games have a big budget,
right?
Especially these cinematic games like MGS and stuff.
Yeah,
I know GTA has a big budget and games like Uncharted, things like that. Spider-Man as well, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're saying it's going to be the biggest one. Well, we'll see how good it is. I'm hoping. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be. I mean,
yeah, not a day one probably for me. I'm not really into GTA that much. To buy it day one. Now I understand though if other people like it because it's one of these games where you can commit crime and not get arrested, basically. And people like the story, I guess. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a big seller for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's gonna be on the next 3 consoles too. So there you go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be
to buy that game 3 times.
Oh hell, man! When the chances are when the PlayStation 10 comes out, they'll probably still be going. You know, I mean Well, the PlayStation, Grand Theft Auto 5, that started on what? PS3, 360 and era.
Yeah.
For
free. Yeah. It's been on. They've sold it 3 times now.
And so I mean, they put it from the 3 and 360 to the PS4 and Xbox One to the PS5 and the Series X.
And you know what? They could have gave you an upgrade path from 360 to Xbox One, but they didn't. They didn't give any sort of upgrade paths. They made you buy it again, so it kind of tells you that Rockstar's may be a bit of a shady company. But I mean,
to be fair, though, I think it was reduced, like on PS5 and stuff. I think it was $20. I think it was like 20 or 30 the whole time.
I paid 20 for mine, and
that's brand new, right?
I guess.
So,
and
but
to be fair, how many times have we bought Street Fighter 2, Pook?
I mean,
between me and you, we've got that. We own that game 500 times.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've got regular Street Fighter 2 for Super Nintendo. I got Turbo for Super Nintendo. I have Super Street Fighter 2.
And there's all the collections that we bought.
And then the Capcom Classic Collection and Capcom Fighting Collection. So it's the same thing.
Street Fighter 30th anniversary. We got them all. So yeah, when it comes to GTA and buying them multiple times, again, Metal Gear Solid. Same with me. Me and Puka bought that plenty of times.
I mean, they know they're addicts. I mean, these game companies know they have their addicts. They know they're going to give us the hookup. No freebies. You got to pay. So
you got to pay
to get your high, just like anything else. So,
Hey, he has like the Soprano house.
Yeah, kind of.
The $1 billion thing was coming from Gonzo's kid, so it's not. He said it's not fact, but I mean, these are kids. Kids know more. The kids are
they're more into it.
Yeah,
I mean, they're more into finding out the information than us old fuckers. I mean, I'm an old fucker now. So I've as kids said it, I believe it. I mean,
I'm old.
I believe it. You are old.
I know I am.
We're all old. We're all old Snake.
We're all crazy people that like to hang out together.
Oh no! Sometimes I like to just be on an island by myself. Sometimes,
it does make me wonder if we're going to be talking about video games when we're like 70 years old. Can you imagine?
I mean, I probably will be if I'm still alive. I mean, I'm sure I will be.
We'll be really old snakes then.
We'll be old shits and be talking about video games.
saying how hard it is to put the portable game system on our
Just
while
give
we're
us
having using our
easy
walker.
games, damn it.
The damn handheld and trying to walk with my walker at the same time, you know.
Yeah, it does make me wonder if if game staples like GTA and God, Call of Duty, what are the other COD and what's the other big games, Pook, like that we've got?
Well, you got your Call of Duty, COD, and like Battlefield,
Madden.
Madden.
I wonder if they're going to be
Oh,
around in the next 20, 30 years.
Football games will always be around, man. There's some people that just buy a console for Madden or for football. I mean, whether it's called Madden or if they change the name down the road, but that game with that engine, that'll be around forever.
Well, I'll tell you something. Different Stars definitely wants us to be around when we're 70. So,
well,
Yeah,
I'm hoping. I mean, I'm
yeah.
40.
They'll kick in, and I'll say, "Those goddamn whippersnappers! I know how to play a game. You don't know how to play your game."
yeah, we can say we've been around. We know how this works.
You know,
I
it's
know. We know
us
how
old-
to play the game.
you know, us older guys, we like our 2D. You know, fuck your 3D and your virtual reality and shit. We want our 2D graphic games, which 2D's made a comeback. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there now that's retro-esque style games.
That Double Dragon game's coming out in. I think it's
end
this
of the month.
Yeah.
27th.
I pre-ordered mine. Yep.
I've got mine pre-ordered as well, so
Cool.
I have that. I have that definitely. Double Dragon.
It's Chibi Double Dragon, which it looks interesting. So.
Well, I've already got for the Switch. I've already got Double Dragon 4 and Double Dragon Neon, so I have to get this one too. You know.
Yeah. Anything that's a beat 'em up. I don't care if it's branded beat 'em up or what. I like beat 'em up, so I'll
beat 'em up and beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups are two of my favorites.
Yeah.
If they're beat 'em ups and shoot 'em ups, I'm interested.
I need to get it set up for a 2-player, actually 3-player. Obi, do you have Mario Kart 8?
Yes, and I am.
Okay, we need to get.
Thanks to
We
Pooch,
can
I'm
do
the
a
family.
multiplayer online. Maybe we can do that next week.
Yeah, because I have a copy of Mario Kart.
Yeah,
She does, and you do. So.
And then we can play the new courses and stuff like that.
Yep. I'm terrible at it, but
hey, if I know Pesci, Sir Joseph Pesci, he was recently playing Mario Kart on his channel. Maybe we could take the go and I don't know how it's set up on the online because they'll have the Pesci team against the Lady Ninja team in Mario Kart or something. I'll have to talk to him. Maybe we can work that out.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know how that works out or what. You know, I think you just join whoever's game and then you guys are all racing. So
you're
we can have team Pesci,
join it.
Team Pesci versus Team Lady Ninja or something like that. You know.
Yeah. We can do that.
Yeah, I have Mario Kart. I've got Splatoon as well.
I have the Capcom Fighting Collection too.
I do too on Switch.
Oh, I don't have that on Switch. Yeah.
Would you get it? Would you get it for the Xbox?
Yeah. I got it, yeah. See, the thing with the Capcom Fighting Collection, we didn't get a physical in this country.
Oh yeah, see, we got physical here.
Yeah, we didn't get
a physical.
Yeah, it's not hard to get physical though, because I mean, like you say, Poop, they're region free, so it's not.
Yeah, it's not hard or anything. Yeah. Thank God they made the consoles region free, not like the old days where we had to use them. We were talking about that when we were watching the pay-per-view. We were talking about mod chips and all these weird Chinese gadgets that we had to use.
It was really weird.
Styles was saying PWO versus
Ninja World Order, NWO.
NWO Ninja World Order, yeah.
Speaking of World Orders. Speaking of World Orders.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not watching the StreamYard. Okay, speaking of World Orders, then he disappeared. I don't. Was that meant to happen? Was that meant to happen?
No, it's not. It's not meant to happen. You heard it first. You heard that shit first. All right,
Yeah,
hold
I
on.
don't know. I don't know what happened. He said, speaking of world orders, boom, it's like
HWO, Hudson World Order, baby, on my shirt. I'm wearing my Hudson World Order shirt. Yes, shout out. Shout out to Jake Hudson and the HWO. HWO, the only way to go. Yeah, I went to move.
we could make this into a freeway. PWO versus NWO versus PWO.
Lady New World Order, yeah.
The whole World Order thing, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But we need to, we need to ask Pecky if we do that. We'll do that and embrace each
Well,
other.
he was playing Mario Kart a lot, and then he quit. But he had a show on not that long ago, a couple days ago, and he was playing Mario Kart again. So he might.
I know he was playing God of War. I don't know if he was playing the new one or the old one.
Oh, tonight? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was either the Reverock or the other one.
I don't know. I usually just watch some of his stuff on Facebook because he has it on Facebook. I don't usually watch it through YouTube anymore I don't know. I guess I could. I just don't for whatever reason.
Speaking of World Orders, Mountain Timer is the mop guy.
What?
That's what John's saying.
All right, let me check the comments here.
Yeah,
Hopefully I don't
saw that. I was going to mention it. I didn't know what it meant. Yeah.
Mountain Timer is the mop guy. It's the janitor. I know Jake used to be the PWO janitor, custodian at one point. But I was in the PWO as Salty Bacon. I was a jobber.
You were a jobber?
I was a jobber in the PWO. And then, nothing against the World Order stuff, but I was kind of like, I'm a grown man. I don't know. It's fun for a while, but,
And different style, so he's Perry Saturn.
Perry Saturn, nice.
Oh, dang.
Is that his real name? Because that's a cool, like, Sega Saturn.
It's like a play on Saturn. His last name is like I don't know what it is, but something like Sattertelli or something. I mean, it's like a play on it, so they called him Saturn.
That's still cool, though.
The Rings of Saturn. That was a good submission move.
Yeah.
It's a good submission move.
Yeah. I just like it because it's Sega Saturn, but,
Sega Saturn, yes. I love Sega Saturn. I've been playing the Sega Saturn lately. I hooked up my Sega Saturn because my son wanted to play some two-player Fighting Vipers, and we ended up playing Fighting Vipers and Last Bronx, which is another good Sega fighter, and Virtua Fighter Kids, which is probably the best of the three games because that game's just so fun and there's so much you can do on it.
Oh,
And unfortunately for Sega, PlayStation was out at the time, so I chose PlayStation. Now, I do believe I made the right decision.
Yeah, PlayStation had better games, but I mean, of course, like everything else, I had both. I had both the Saturn. I had the Saturn first. The Saturn actually came out before the PlayStation here in the States, like by 5 or 6 months, and I bought the Saturn first. So I've had the Saturn first, and then I got a PlayStation, which Fat Ninja on his show talked about the story how we made kind of not a scam, but we did a little deal and I sold my 3DO and stuff, but Fat Ninja helped me set that up so I could go buy a PlayStation because we did. It was so we said the story. You'd have to go watch his old content, and I don't know what episode, but
he's gonna die.
He's only young, but he's gonna die.
He's only young, but he's gonna die. Trying to get a yacht.
Fuck that boat.
Fuck your boat. I died again. Where's my
Damn.
yacht?
Boat ain't worth it.
It is weird seeing all these remasters and you know
it
come
is.
out.
I mean,
especially
it
when you
goes-
played the originals.
Yeah, I mean, well, it kind of goes to show that
They run
you
out of
know,
ideas, right?
yeah, I
Mhm.
mean a little bit. I mean, they're kind of like, let's bring this out instead of a new
Yeah,
IP. They don't want to
right.
they don't want to
Yeah,
gamble on these new IPs because some of
right.
them don't sell.
Yeah, I don't get. I love the collect. I love all these collections. We're getting Duke Nukem collection too, Pook, on
Yes, on the
Evercade.
Evercade.
Yeah, on
Yes,
the
I know.
yeah. It's coming on consoles though. There's one coming for the consoles.
Oh
I don't
wow.
know. Yeah, I think it's stated for December release, but I don't know. But no, yeah, we're getting
Yeah,
Duke Nukem as well. We're getting obviously Metal Gear Solid. So it's nice to have all these collections, on the modern console. So
it
new players
is.
can play them. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
like the Grand Theft Auto collection I want to
And
get.
it is
yeah.
convenient because like sometimes you don't. I mean, like I don't keep all my consoles hooked up, so it's like
Right.
if
Yeah,
I can get something that has HD graphic, it's set
yeah.
up to play on an HD
It's a nice
console, and
it's a nice excuse to
He was
replay these
flipping.
games.
He was,
You know,
yeah. So I mean, I'm all for all these collections and shit when they come out.
right?
he was flipping.
I
Is
wish Sega though. I just wish Sega would quit bringing out. I mean, I love the Sega Genesis. It's my favorite console of all
Right.
time. But
Yeah.
these Genesis Mega Drive collections, they can. I think everybody's got what they need now for
Yeah,
the
it's-
most part.
Yeah, and we love Sonic. Sonic is cool.
Mhm.
But I
Yes.
think I think we've had had enough now. I think they've give us enough Sonic now.
Give
Give
us
us
a master
yeah,
Master
yeah.
System or
Master
Sega
System.
arcade games or Saturn
give us Master System collection, another Golden Axe collection, maybe.
Yeah,
Streets
I
of
mean-
Rage. Give us some Shinobi, even. Just give us other collections.
Yeah, I mean, even a Dreamcast one would be cool. They had that one
They
Dreamcast
did have
one that
one. Yeah.
they only had 4 games on it, and I think, and one of them was Sonic Adventure, which was released on everything already, and
Right.
I think
Yeah.
Crazy Taxi might have been one of the 4 as well, and that's been
I
pretty
love
much
Crazy
released on
Taxi.
everything.
I love Crazy Taxi.
I'm just saying, Sega has a lot of IPs and a lot of different games that they could be doing instead of the same old, same old. But I think it's like what we said. They know it's safe. They know
Yeah.
it'll sell,
I'm happy with MGS because we've not had a collection. We've not even heard anything from like Konami and MGS and everything. So I'm so happy with that because we've just not heard anything. Like we thought the IP was dead.
Well, yeah,
And
Konami went to pachinko machines, right?
Right.
Or gambling
Yeah,
machines and shit. And
It's not just MGS, it's Silent Hill as well. They're doing a new Silent Hill, a couple of Silent Hill games. So it's good that Konami's not back. I wouldn't say they're back.
Right.
I wouldn't say that because
They're-
we're not. But we did have that Kawabunga collection.
Yeah, that was a nice treat because that's got NES, Super NES, Mega Drive, Genesis, Game Boy, Turtle games on it. That was a nice treat from Konami.
Inside the damn car.
Yeah, I would say they're kind of back. I wouldn't say they're. I wouldn't say I wouldn't put them in Capcom territory yet, but Konami are kind of back. At least
They're dipping their toes in
and
the.
that's good.
in-
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, I think so, but.
Yeah.
I mean, Sega Outrun. I'm looking at the red car right now. Outrun, man. Where's the Outrun collection? Where's your Daytona collection?
Yeah.
Where's fucking? I mean, then they've got their little off racers like Radmobile and Mannix TT Superbike and stuff like that they could be putting on collections that are great games, and people just, a lot of people don't know about them. So
it could be a rights issue, I know all this stuff is very complex behind the scenes. Certain developers, they may have moved on or
a lot of these that I mentioned were all Sega and Sonic Team and all
Sega
that shit.
in-house, it sounds
Yeah,
like.
they were in a lot of that's in-house stuff. I mean, so some of the arcade versions are definitely, most of those are all in-house. The home console ones, some of them might not be, but I know Sumo Digital had brought a lot of that stuff out too, for Sega. And I'm not sure Sumo Digital, they're not a Sega-owned team, I don't think. A Atlas Sega thing or so, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, but definitely a Cowabunga collection as well. Wow, that was very shocking to me. I thought, wow,
Yeah.
Konami's actually kind of
Yeah,
back.
I'm
You
gonna
know?
play that sometime on there.
Yeah, yeah,
I
you'll have
have
to-
that.
yeah. It's
That's
a good
great.
collection too. There's a lot of good stuff on that.
And even the Shredder's Revenge, the
Yep.
new game, you know, I mean that's great too.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere too. That's getting DLC.
Yeah.
I believe it's got nothing to do with Parma Bee Bunny or Dalma P Bunny, but it's some sort of samurai bunny or something in there. Nothing to do with the other bunny that we
Is
have.
it the I think there was a samurai bunny on the cartoon. He had like a
Yeah,
weird
it's like
name.
it was like a crossover or something. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
That's at least the game is being kept fresh and still alive, and they'll put out a physical of it too. I imagine. So
Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a game of the year or something with the DLC physical.
yeah, they did
on
that
it.
with Streets of Rage. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. I already have the Revenge. If I'm gonna get the DLC, I'll probably just
Sal says
get
that
it digital.
darn bunny.
Said what now?
That darn bunny.
That damn bunny! I tell you,
What was it,
Dahmer P.
Dahmer?
Well, we need to bring Dahmer back.
We do need to bring Dahmer back.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dahmer.
I think Poop needs to get in contact around Easter time, maybe, or when this DLC is coming out.
Yeah, we could bring Dahmer back.
Yeah,
You know, he's committing.
'cause, you know,
buddy-
yeah, he probably doesn't check his emails. You know, you probably
No,
you gotta email
Dahmer-
him, Poop,
Dahmer's not an email kind of guy, or kind of bunny. Sorry, Dahmer's not a email kind of bunny. He's like he's out committing, rabbit genocide and and hooking up with all these little snow bunnies running around, getting some bunny tail and
In Unitail.
in Unitel, and then he's the vice president of Bunny Bread, and you know he's a busy bunny. So
yeah, he's hard to get hold of. Yeah.
yeah, he's hard to get hold of.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we could find him underneath somewhere underneath a rock somewhere.
Yeah,
we'll
just send a
find him,
carrier pigeon. He'll get there eventually.
But yeah, I'm sure Dahmer could show up maybe Easter, Halloween, or anything that has to do with bunny. If some fucking bunny or rabbit movie or something would come out, I'm sure he'll come out and give his opinion on that.
Well, he needs to come out for Halloween.
Yeah, he could come out for Halloween. It's all the freaks are out for Halloween, so Dahmer be out there with them. So
yeah, people do like the bunny. Yeah,
the bunny
it seems that way.
The bunny and American Hudson. If people like American Hudson, and American Hudson. Actually, I can't find the mask right now. I don't know where.
What the hell?
I don't know where it went. It's here somewhere.
What did you do with it?
I don't know. It's not where I thought it was because I was going to do a 4th of July thing with American Hudson and I couldn't find the damn mask, so I gave up. I said, fuck it. So.
He's like, fuck it.
I still got the masked Hudson mask, the blue and red one. I got that somewhere. That's the.
You need to find the American.
Yeah, everybody likes the American. I think because of the dusty talk.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. Mask is missing in action right now. So if anybody, we're going to put American Hudson mask on milk cartons all across America, missing American Hudson.
Just say USA, USA.
Yeah.
You seen saying, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, hey. That's the bunny. Yeah, expect the bunny to be around Halloween time. I'm thinking, we'll see some of the bunny.
I was thinking about doing a Halloween gaming show, have Dahmer on there.
Yeah, Dahmer can make an appearance, I'm sure. So,
yeah.
But it's Dahmer's fun.
Yeah, he's a busy guy, like you say. So maybe difficult to book old Dahmer.
Yeah, we have to catch him. We'll have to say there's some
catch him in the net.
Have to tell him there's some corporate rabbits running around bad mouthing him, and he'll go and hunt them.
I know we killed the wrestling talk, but it kind of just reminds me. You remember Bobby Heenan as the Weasel?
Yeah, that was his nickname that fans would chant, Weasel, Weasel. Yeah, he's a weasel.
And one time, he was like a couple of times, he was actually dressed up as him in the ring. I remember.
Well,
Yeah.
there was stipulation, man. Like one was Bobby Brain Heenan versus Ultimate Warrior, and if Bobby Brain Heenan lost, which of course he was going to lose, going against the fucking Ultimate Warrior, he has to wear a weasel suit.
Yep.
And then he'd have to wear. And then what would happen? It's an old thing that Bobby did years ago in the AWA. He would lose the match and be like knocked out, and then the wrestler, Ultimate Warrior, would put the weasel suit on him and then wake him up. And then he looks and he sees he's got paws. You know, he sees he's got paws and his arms are all. You know, he'd look at his body and then he gets pissed and he's like flopping around in circles and hitting the turnbuckle and chasing after the referee, and fans are laughing. It's an old gimmick because him and the AWA. They did the same thing with him and Greg Gagne. It was weasel suit matches, the exact same thing. He just brought it over to WWF, which at that point a lot of people never seen it, so it was all new. You know,
yeah, it was new to me. I was like, oh, when that was, well, that's cool to get the backstory.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I know about the old AWA at that time was because of tape trading. I used to do a lot of wrestling tape trading, and I had some of those old AWA where Bobby Heenan was a big manager over there. He was manager of the world heavyweight champion Nick Bockwinkel and a bunch of other guys, and you know, great
different styles remembers because he even put AWA and WWE.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's an old gimmick from AWA. So I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's something they could bring back now if they had someone that was like an asshole manager or something, you know, and they give him a nickname like that, or you know, call him the Weasel or something.
The manager seems to have died, though. Unfortunately, they got Paul Heyman. That's really it. And Paul Heyman's great, but I mean, apart from him, there's not really a manager kind of, deal anymore in WWE.
Yeah, there's not.
It's a shame. It's a real shame because I love the managers.
Oh, I mean the managers is. I mean, that was one of my favorite things was managers and what kind of crazy shit they're going to do and say, and you know, that's what I wanted to be. Actually, I never wanted to be an actual wrestler. I wanted to be a manager. You know, I wanted to manage. I wanted to be running my mouth and then get my ass whipped at the end of the feud. You know, and get my comeuppance.
I gotta shout. Not to cut you off. I gotta shout his name out because it's so funny. A lot of vagina. Is
that in the chat?
Yeah, that's in the chat.
What?
A lot of vagina.
A lot of vagina. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out
to you and the amazing name.
Shout out to a lot of vagina.
I've got a feeling I know who that is.
He or she says great stream. So
thank you.
Shout out to a lot of vagina. A great name. I love it. I love it.
I think I know who that is. I don't want to expose the business.
Who it is. I don't know who it is.
Their business, and I don't want to expose the business.
I don't know who it is, but I'm guessing they have a big vagina. I'm just guessing, you know.
Oh my god!
Well, if your name's a lot of vagina, I don't think you got a little twat. I think you got a big old juicy twat. So I mean, shout out to big old juicy twats. I'd put my hat on for that. But yeah, great name, great name.
Yeah.
But I miss the managers. I wish the managers and some of those click groups were good. Just it's until they get too big, and then it's kind of
I wasn't. You mean like DX as an example?
Yeah, like DX or like Freebirds were a click group, or you like Bobby Heenan had the Heenan family, and
original DX was funny. Like a lot, in the Attitude Era where the pranks they would pull, things like that. That was funny shit. I must admit.
Oh yeah, Shawn Michaels and Triple H, and then the New Age Outlaws.
Vagina says it is my film name, and I thank you. It's a film name.
Oh, it's a film name, so it's probably a film star, a Triple X adult film star. Let's say that. So, and I've got all respect for adult film actors and actresses. They do good work.
Same here. Mr. Peter North. Shout out to Peter North.
Peter North. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lana. She said nice hat, or he said nice hat, or whoever. I say it's she.
Oh, okay.
But she's got nice hat.
Did you see what Gonzo said? If I had a wrench, I would
Wrench, I
find
could
that
find that box. Yeah, hopefully but yeah, great.
Yeah.
Styles says DX going to WCW. Yeah, with the art.
That was
the
good.
Army
That was
tank and
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, was that was real? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That was funny.
Yeah,
That was funny.
that was real though, wasn't it? Wasn't that? Like
Well,
a
they
real
really
thing?
went. Yeah, I mean, they really
Yeah.
went to outside where Nitro was being
That was at
filmed and
stage.
stuff.
Yeah, that was at stage or anything.
Man,
Yeah.
if they would have let them in, because
I
that would have
know.
been something. That would have
Yeah,
been some shit.
apparently I heard this, and I don't know if it's true, but Eric Bischoff was going crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I
going
wish
nuts
he would.
on that. Yeah, he's a
Yeah, we
dollar
gotta-
to me. Yeah.
We got a wrench Gonzo. I can't do it, but she can do it. Maybe off stream, she can put a wrench on Gonzo and Styles and a few others.
Yeah, I don't have a wrench. But
how
I'm not
do you
asking
do
for a
that?
wrench.
I
not
can
asking
show
for
you.
it.
Yeah.
Well, how the heck you do that?
Miss Vagina says you guys are funny. Thank you, Lotta. I
I'm
appreciate
glad
that.
we can entertain.
We're just a
Hey,
bunch
she's
of we're just
that's
a
our-
bunch of idiots.
Yeah, I know I am. I'm an idiot. I mean, I can tell you that.
Just a bunch of old idiots.
I've done a lot of stuff that proves, backs that up that I'm an idiot. So yeah. But I think a lot of vagina is definitely name of the show. I mean, I think that's name chat member of the show for that name only. That's
I
great.
just saw that
I
and
love
I was like, oh, that's so funny.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, name of the
lady.
night.
Yeah,
Oh,
name
go
of the night. Lady Ninja, how long are you going?
We can end it here. Does anybody have any shout outs that you want to shout out or whatever?
You got anything, Pook?
Our friend Obi-Wan Jabroni has got another stream he's going to be doing. I don't know what time. I'm guessing probably around the 9:00 mark on Ariel's Perspectives. Sorry, Lady Ninja, but on Ariel's Perspective. So if you enjoyed Obi on this show, you guys can go over to Ariel's Perspectives and check out Obi on her show. I don't know what it's about or nothing. I've been decommunicated. Lady Ninja doesn't let me communicate.
My show's a lot better.
Okay, whatever.
I'm just saying.
Some people like chocolate, some people like vanilla. Matter of taste. And
Okay, what else?
I'm just saying, Obi will be on Ariel's Perspective on YouTube here, so check Obi out there. And if you want to see stuff about video games, old professional wrestling, and live streams kind of like this, you can check me out at Poop Ninja on YouTube. And that's about it.
Yep. For me, social media, Obi-Wan Jabroni, OBIWANJABRONE. That's JE. Double F, Jenna.
Double J, J.F. Jarrett.
Yeah.
The
But no,
world's greatest wrestler, the world's greatest singer, and the world's greatest performer.
I should have that gimmick. I should.
You
I just-
should. You should.
I just completely steal that gimmick. Gimmick
Hey.
infringement. Yeah.
And then you can call people slap nuts too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
Good.
So no, contact me on social media, any social media if you want me on your show. I'm even doing double duty, like Pook just said. But yeah, me and Pook do shows on his channel sometimes. We're probably gonna do something in the future. Probably reacting to video game TV at some point, I think. And we just talk shit basically. So,
Yeah.
you can check me out there too on Pook's channel.
Yes.
Also, Lotta says, "Thank you. My real name's Morgan." Well, thanks for hanging out with us, Morgan. I appreciate it.
Morgan.
Eh?
Keep the screen name though. I love it. A lot
Yeah,
of
keep the
vagina. Great. Great.
Contact me on social media. No, I'm joking.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll haul myself out to to do shows and stuff. But no, seriously, if you want me on a show and just talking about video games, wrestling, or technology, yeah, call me. I guess.
Yeah, I mean, call Obi. Yeah, I mean, if anybody wants to contact me about anything, you can always contact me on my Gmail. It's just generic Gmail, pookninja@gmail.com. So guess I'll throw that out there.
Hey, Pook, if you get any emails from our friend Vagina over there, make sure you let me know.
Morgan.
I'm just
I will let
joking.
you know. Any pictures? There we get some pictures from some pics.
That's going to be coming too far.
Yeah.
That's fine with Obi, not with you, baby.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
So, Lady
remember.
Ninja, you got anything you gonna?
If anybody wants me to do any shows with them, it's Lady Ninja.
God
And
forbid.
I can't even talk.
Hey, you putting your show in your hand. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
God,
It was a joke.
I'm really a nice person.
It was a joke. Get over it already, right?
I just have standards, okay?
No, Lord, here we go.
I
Miss
just
Standards.
got
Miss Standards and Practices. I miss Standards and Practices. I gotta have things that. And fuck it. It's outlaw, man. That's the way I see it.
Hey!
But,
You got to do your shout outs without mouthing off. I didn't mouth off yours. Just say.
well, are you finished?
No, I'm not.
Well, then please give your shout outs.
All right, thank you. Well, since I was rudely interrupted, okay? Oh my God! How the hell do I put up with you? Oh my God! But anyway,
Must be my handsome face and charming, charming personality.
Yeah, you definitely got personality.
Yeah,
But
I got a couple.
anyways,
I got a couple of them actually.
yeah, my fist. Yeah. But anyway, since I was rudely interrupted, my name is Stop it! It's Lady Ninja. You can get a hold of me on YouTube. I like to talk about video games and stuff like that. It's just I just don't go under the sea. That's all. And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
That was real mature of you there.
Yes, it is. And also on Sunday streams are coming on Sunday. I'm not sure what game I'm gonna do next. If anybody wants any ideas, you can put it on the comments below or message me and say, hey, do you have this game? And I'll play it if I have it. But this is Lady Ninja 77, and just join the madness and see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.